Preface. Mrs. Mehriban Aliyeva, UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador. Preface. In the current period, humanity has faced a new, more painful evil along with the traditional problems. This evil is named terrorism. Today, terrorism has become the most difficult problem facing the entire world. The appalling acts of terror of recent years show that this disaster is of the same degree of dangerousness for all countries and peoples, even for the major powers. Azerbaijan has a straightforward and resolute attitude towards this evil. We're against any kind of violent acts, terror, genocide, separatist extremism, ethnic conflict, and unfair bloodshed. The Azerbaijan Republic is one of the first countries to join the Anti-Terrorist Alliance. Our people are well aware of the heartbreaking tragedies caused by terror, genocide, and separatist extremism. The Azerbaijani people are one of the peoples having most suffered terror, genocide, and forced deportations. Our people have been living a history full of tragedies for 200 years. This bloody history began the beginning of the 19th century with a massive replacement by Tsarist Russia of Armenians from Iran and Turkey to our lands. Our people who created an ancient and rich culture for centuries due to mutual impact of different civilizations, nations, languages, and religions, at the juncture of North and South, East and West, adhere to the traditions of its specific tolerance, forbearance, humanism, and mercy in regard to other peoples and cultures, and provided a place for the immigrant Armenians also. Every condition is created for the socio-economic and cultural progress of the Armenians in our country. However, soon the Armenian chauvinist terrorist circles poisoned with the illusion of Great Armenia wanted to create their own state in the Azerbaijani land where they had moved and lived, relying it on their foreign supporters. Firstly, the Armenian district was created for the removed Armenians in Azerbaijan territories. This was followed by clearance of the West Azerbaijani lands from the local residents of these lands, Azerbaijanis, by the armed Armenian terrorist bandit groups provided with all kinds of support from abroad. In 1905, a horrible genocide was committed against the Azerbaijani people. During the First World War, 1914-1918, the Armenian Dashnak armed groups, receiving assistance from bigger states, again implemented terrible genocide against the local Turkish Muslim population inside Azerbaijan in accordance with a plan prepared in advance. Hundreds of thousands of Azerbaijanis, including the children, women, and the old, were killed. Our numerous settlements and historical monuments were razed to the ground. Our compatriots, having survived the genocide, scattered about the entire world. Despite of all this, our merciful people made a new compromise. In order to achieve peace in the southern Caucasus and put an end to the bloody massacres committed by the Armenian Dashnak terrorist groups, the Azerbaijan People's Republic in 29 May 1918 conceded the city of Yerevan, which had been the capital of a former Azerbaijan state, the Yerevan Khanate. Thus, in 1918, the Republic of Armenia was created in Azerbaijan land in the territory of the former Yerevan Khanate. This meant actually the creation of Armenian state in the Azerbaijani land, which contained the territory of Yerevan city and its suburbs. Yet, the Armenian chauvinist extreme circles were not satisfied with this either. They made use of their supporters in the Soviet Bolshevik regime and realized our Afghan people a terrible genocide and deportations against the entire Azerbaijani population of the West Azerbaijan. In 1988, the ethnic clearance in West Azerbaijan was complete. Today, Azerbaijanis do not live in the West Azerbaijan. Presently, the Republic of Armenia, that was once populated mostly by Azerbaijanis and belonged to Azerbaijanis historically, In the modern circumstances, when our world moves toward mutual understanding, friendship, global stability, and tranquility in relation to globalization and integration, Armenia and the Armenian separatist terrorist circle separated by it have created a new center of tension in the South Caucasus. Armenia made use of the circumstances that emerged in the period when the Soviet Union collapsed and began an underclear war against Azerbaijan. Armenian armed forces attacking our lands occupied more than 20% of the Azerbaijani territory, including Daghestan and the adjacent regions. Over 1 million Azerbaijanis become displaced from their own places in their own motherlands, thus becoming internally displaced persons and refugees. Armenia created a separatist terrorist regime in the occupied Azerbaijan land, named as the Daghestan Republic, which is now recognized in the world. The territory of this uncontrolled terrorist regime has presently turned into an international den of criminality, where narcotics are cultivated and transited to Europe. Money laundering and other illicit operations are realized. Notwithstanding the international law on inviolability of territorial integrity of the world community countries, the relevant United Nations organizations resolutions concerning this conflict, European Council parliamentary assemblies, as well as other international organizations' resolutions, Armenia does not withdraw its military forces from the occupied Azerbaijani territories. On the contrary, it spreads false information about the occupied territories, saying ostensibly they are its historical lands. It does not even refrain from putting new territorial claims against Azerbaijan. I think that this book introduced to the readers will create a real picture about both the historical roots of this problem and the real history of Karabakh in everybody who wants to become acquainted with Armenia-Azerbaijan Daghestan conflict. The book titled Karabakh, which covers the brief history of Azerbaijan from ancient times up to the present, as a real history based on irrefutable archive documents and other original sources. This history is not the history of inventions, but of the truths. The archive documents, maps, and photo materials added to the book increase the book's value even more. Based on real facts, the book Karabakh draws attention to how big a tragedy terror is for humanity in the current world and calls all the people to unite and fight actively against this common evil. I believe that this book is written with good intentions and will increase the reader's hate to terror, genocide, separatist extremes, and general acts of all kinds of violence and savagery, as well as to those who commit these evils. This book will strengthen in people the hope of victory of humanism, charity, and friendship ideals over evil. Mrs. Mehriban Aliyeva, UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador.